Are you having fun in your business? I mean, it should be fun, right? Well, sometimes the fun gets overlooked when you're dealing with the have-tos, the complexities of being your own boss and actually running the show. It's my goal that this, the Fun Business, Fun Money podcast, can help reignite your spark of fun by providing tips, tools, insights, and inspiration so you can enjoy running your business in the simplest, easiest, most fun way possible. I'll be sharing practical tips and ideas that you can implement immediately, along with business and money mindset insights to keep you moving forward no matter what's going on around you. I'm your host, Deirdre Amies, the Fun Business and Money Coach and founder of Powered by Personality. Let's play. Hey there, and welcome back to the Fun Business, Fun Money podcast. I'm your host, Deirdre Amies. If you're listening in real time, you'll know we're getting to the pointy end of the year. It's the middle of November 2023. People are talking about Black Friday sales and all the holiday plans, basically all the end of year things. It's so easy to get distracted and bogged down with stuff in your business, especially when you're a team of one. And then you find yourself here in November and you need to create some quick wins. You might need a cash injection to get you through the next phase. What we don't want is to get caught up in a cycle of perfectionism. You don't need the perfect offer at the perfect price. I mean, it would be awesome, right? But you don't need it. Because perfectionism leads to procrastination, which leads to paralysis, which means nothing gets done. So if that's hitting home for you, you're not alone. We've all been there to some degree. And in the last episode, I talked about resistance and how it can stop us from taking even the simplest actions. It's all rooted in a fear of not feeling safe. If you resisted listening to that one because you don't want to deal with that right now, that's okay. Just acknowledge that and come back to it when you are open to it. If you're feeling a bit anxious about maybe being left behind for whatever reason, maybe you took your focus off things and now you're scrambling to catch up. There's one really important thing that you can do right now in this moment. I want you to stop what you're doing so you've got both hands free for a moment. If you're driving, pull over so that you can do this safely. I promise you'll feel better for doing this. With your dominant hand, I want you to point your index and middle fingers and use those to tap repeatedly on the outside of your opposite hand. So for me, I'm left-handed. I'll use my left index and middle fingers to tap on the outer edge of my right hand below my little finger. This is tapping, or EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, in a very simplified form. So just keep tapping on the side of your hand and breathe. Take a deep breath and let that shiz go. Take another deep breath and let more of it go. When you're looking around at what everyone else is doing instead of focusing on what you are doing, of course it's going to bring up anxiety and stress, overwhelm, all the feels. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I don't have help to do this or that. I can't possibly do it all on my own. Take another deep breath, keep tapping, and let that go too. So if even just this part of the episode is feeling too much for you, I highly recommend that you hop on back to episode 24, which is called How to Release Negative Energy and Turn Your Day Around. I explained a bit more about tapping in that one, and you'll find links to some awesome free tapping resources to help you as well. Now, ironically, that is not how I envisioned starting this episode. But it felt like an important step to include anyway, because let's face it, if you're feeling like you need that quick win, there's going to be a level of anxiety attached to it. We can have so much going on in our personal lives and in our businesses that by the time you get to your desk, you don't even know where to start. So my recommendation is always to start with things that are easier and that you can have some quick wins with, the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. So let's go through some of these ways that you can create a quick win in your business. The first one is to call in the money. Yep, this one is probably a little uncomfortable for some, while others that anyone would not have done this right away. If you've got outstanding invoices that you either haven't sent out yet or your client hasn't paid yet, get it done. That's money that you are owed. Call it in. Call it home. This is literally the lowest hanging fruit that you'll find. It's right there in your face. Or maybe it's even fallen off the tree, just waiting for you to pick it up. This one's especially important if you've already done the work, which is not how I would recommend you run your business, by the way. If you're a service provider, like say a web designer or a copywriter, always, always, always get a deposit and have a clear payment schedule in place so that your clients know how much is due and when. You've got bills to pay and food that you need to provide. So make sure you're getting paid for your awesome work on time. If you've got a client that's a bit behind on paying their invoice or their scheduled payment has declined, follow up with them. In most cases, it's an oversight. They didn't realize, or maybe they just felt uncomfortable to ask you for a variation on a payment plan. Don't be afraid of having money conversations. Most people are happy to sort things out because they're holding on to all the negative energy about the situation as well. Make the call, send the reminder email, the text, however you usually communicate. The second way that you can create a quick win in your business is to get visible and be seen. If you've taken your foot off the gas there's some quick wins available to you to maximize your time and energy. Write some posts, write some emails, send them as well. Repurpose some old content that hasn't seen the light of day in a while, but it's still relevant to what you're doing. You could create some quick graphics in Canva or do a quick selfie photo shoot to freshen up your images. Do something that helps you boost your visibility. You can batch create your content and schedule it over the coming weeks or months so you're being seen no matter what you're doing, working, sleeping, or having fun. The third way to create some quick wins in your business is closely tied to number 2, share your offers. If you're wanting to increase your revenue, you need to share your offers. Being visible isn't just about sharing your expertise and giving value. If you're going to make money doing what you do, you have to tell people about your offers. Share what you know, make offers. Rinse and repeat. Make a commitment to share your offer with your audience, whether it's on email, Facebook, Instagram, using stories, a post, a video, a blog, however you get the best engagement from your audience. And don't just share it once, share it on repeat. People will buy from you when they know, like, and trust you, and they hear about it more than a few times. If you've got a new offer, don't let a lack of a sales page get in your way of creating some quick wins with it, unless you're highly talented and can just whip something up quick. Create a Google Doc that you can share with people who are interested. Write some posts and direct people to that Google Doc. That is your temporary sales page until you know this offer actually works. It actually sells and makes you money. You can go and talk about it on social media, share it to your email list. You know what to do. And the fourth way that you can create quick business wins is to nurture your existing clients with an upsell. Honestly, the easiest way to create a quick win in your business is to ask your current clients if there's something more they need or would like from you. Do you have clients that could do with an additional service you offer? How can you increase the lifetime value of that client or customer? If you're a web designer or copywriter who was contracted to provide a specific service, such as a web page, a website, or launch copy, offer that client some kind of retainer package. It's a monthly fixed cost to them, and in exchange, you provide XYZ, whatever it is, each month. That could be website maintenance, SEO analysis, a monthly email newsletter, anything that's in your wheelhouse of amazing expertise that can be turned into an ongoing service. So that's 4 quick business and money wins that you can create right now. Number 1, call in the money. Clear up those outstanding invoices and payments. Number 2, get visible and be seen. Number 3, share your offers. Tell people what you're selling. And number 4, nurture your existing clients with an upsell. So hopefully this has got you thinking about other ways that you can create quick wins. Oh, and here's a bonus one that's just popped into my head. Follow up with those people who've said they would love to work with you, but the time wasn't right, or they needed to work out their finances, or whatever reason they gave you. That saying, the fortune is in the follow-up. Think of it like a reminder that, hey, I'm still here to help you. You're checking in to see if anything has changed, and you can maybe help them in some way. You never know who's gotten busy or had a change in circumstances that means they're now ready to click that link. While you're doing that with your people, I want to remind you that I'm here for you. If you've been thinking about my Ignite Business and Money Coaching program for a while, but it's out of your current budget, maybe an Ignite virtual VIP day is what you could actually do with right now. A virtual VIP day with me could be the catalyst to you taking action and creating not just the quick business wins, but long-term, sustainable, profitable, fun business wins. You can check out the details over at deirdreamies.com/product/VIP day. Or you can send me a DM for a quick chat about what you're wanting to achieve. I'm at Fun Business, Fun Money, all one word, on Facebook and Instagram. If you're on LinkedIn, you can DM me there. Just search for Deirdre Amies and let's get connected. If you prefer email, hello@deirdreamies.com is where you'll get me. And if you're on my weekly Fun Day email list, you can hit reply to any of those and you'll also get me. Side note, you should really be on my weekly Fun Day email list. You'll find the links to all of those ways to get in touch in the description and in the show notes. So that's what I got for you today. 5 ways to create quick business wins and make some money in the final weeks of 2023. Or anytime you need an injection of money or clients. Let's not restrict it to a particular moment in time. Take care, have fun winning in your business, quick and long term, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for joining me. If you found this episode useful, make sure you hit that follow button on your chosen podcast platform so you get the notifications when each new episode goes live and you don't miss anything. If you know someone who would also get something from it, don't be shy, share it with them. One of the best things about being a business coach for online entrepreneurs is helping them make sense of their creative ideas and turn them into a simple, clear business system that actually makes money. A client recently described me as a castle building expert. You've got the big vision and some of the building materials already, but you don't quite know how to bring it all together into a solid foundation. Then I come along and I show you the blueprint that makes sense of it all. I love that analogy. And I'd love to show you your personalized blueprint, the one that's just right for you and your clients. But I can't do that until you join Ignite, my business and money coaching program. So head on over to deirdreamies.com/ignite for all the details. Fill out the application form and let's talk about building your castle in the simplest, easiest way possible.